Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 23 of the UIM Progress series. On the last episode, we dipped our toes into a bit of bossing with Skatizo, and had a bit of difficulty doing it. This week, I plan to follow in the same vein, and get something that I've been missing for a while, and that's my fire cape. I've been content using my Artie cloak for a while, because I mostly do range slayer, but I think for now I want to get my fire cape. I've definitely got the stats to do it, and I have the gear as well. In addition, I want to finish getting the slayer requirement for Monkey Madness 2, and that's just level 69, which I'm very close to. Well, let's get into it. Well, I had some fun with these goofy dark slippers, but I think it's time to put them away, and I don't expect I'll ever see them again. Even if I'm doing something like collecting seaweed, I usually just go down there and walk. Maybe one day I'll work on filling up the POH, but I've got like a million other things I'd do before that. So I've been doing a little AFK Slayer in the Catacombs, and I'm currently in a Dust Devil task, which is nice because it lets me build up my stack of Dust Runes. And there's level 74 Strength. I swear these hit points levels are so hard to catch, but here we are with level 80. Oh, and apparently that bumped us up a combat level. That's level 94. So I've decided to invest some of my Slayer money into upgrading my POH, and in the next couple of weeks, this absolute scammer is going to get so much of my money. Once I get a hammer and a saw, I think I have everything I need to upgrade my portal nexus, which will let it hold more teleports, which will be pretty handy. Right now, I'm not sure what teleports I want to add, but eventually I think I'm going to set it up like I have my hardcore's portal nexus, just so I kind of remember where everything is. Now I could boost and build the final tier, but that would cost way too much money, so I think I'll wait on that. That upgrade took us from 4 slots in the nexus to 8. And I think I know what I'm going to do next. Before playing a UIM, I had no idea that Entrana steps were this annoying. It's basically the same as doing a Wildy step. And we ended up getting a casket, so let's see if that trip to Entrana was worth it. Magic Comp Bow. I guess I could use that for Gluff, but to be honest, I'll probably just use a Crystal Bow. It does look pretty cool. I kind of wish it was good. You know, I've realized there's so many of these clue steps in the wilderness that I never used to do in my hardcore, but I can honestly say I've never really been attacked doing them. I've been attacked on the way, but never doing them. So today is the first day of Leagues 4, and I'm pretty excited to get into it. Like I mentioned last video, I don't really plan on competing for ranks, but I do want to unlock some cosmetics. And wherever possible where it won't completely hamstring my gameplay and in my enjoyment, I'm going to choose different relics and areas than my other account. Now let's make our character look as yee as possible. I kind of chose Trickster without looking at the description, so I didn't realize the pickpocketing would be automatic. This is going to be pretty nice. I might AFK 99 Thieving today. Moving on to guards, and the XP is crazy. There's level 50 Thieving, which is a medium task. I think I'm going to take Candor next, so I can just sit at Knights all day. Or, I guess Heroes or Paladins, whichever one's higher level. And there's level 60, we're kind of closing in on our next relic. I somehow missed this really easy task, but as soon as we catch this, we can pick a tier 2 relic. Now, I might regret my choice here, but I chose Fairy's Flight on my hardcore, or former hardcore, so I'm going to give Globetrotter a try. I don't think it's as good, but maybe there's some kind of utility I'm not seeing. But I really do think that a little bit of variety will make this league fresh for me, so I don't want to be doing the same thing on 2 different accounts. It honestly feels so wrong to use a bank with UIMBrachy in the chat box. I kind of felt like knocking out some easy tasks to unlock the next area, and with that we can now unlock our new area. Like I said earlier, I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to go Candor until I can AFK Thieve. I know AFK Virus would kind of be a good play later, but I don't know how much PVM I plan on doing, to be honest. Okay, it auto-completes Monkey Madness 2. I did not expect that. It's kind of cool to go into the league completely blind, to be honest. I finally have the thieving level to pickpocket knights, and oh my god, 674 XP per pickpocket. That is just insane. I don't even have the highest multiplier yet. So, an hour and a half, 2 hours of completely AFK thieving, and we're already level 80. And that task lets us pick a tier 3 relic, which I don't know what I'm going to do, I'll be honest. Why do I get this glitch so often? It's like it shrinks the game world and makes it totally flat. By the way, I ended up going fire sale on both of my accounts. I hope I don't regret taking Banker's Note, but that seems like it'd be better for PVM, which again, I don't really plan on doing. Anyway, this is about the end of the first day, and I'm about to get my first 99. 99 thieving. Completely AFK. That was kind of fun, actually. Kind of nutty, too. Back in the main game, I needed a little leagues break with a hard casket and a hard clue. I just alked the rune items from that, and we get this message. I guess I didn't make any money off of that clue. Oh well. Back at Slayer with one of my favorite AFK tasks in the game. I'm kind of hunting for a Jad task, but to be honest, if I don't get one in a reasonable time frame, I'm just gonna go in there off task. It's not a huge deal. And there's level 80 range. I guess during this little grind I'm gonna keep using ranged, so see if I can get another level. After a little bit of thinking, I've decided what teleport I want to put in my Nexus, and I'm going to do a Varrock teleport. It's kind of nice to be able to get there when I'm on like a different spellbook or something. Oh neat, it gives you the Grand Exchange option as well. I know this is hurting my chance of getting a Jad task, but I'm going to get a Streak task from Konar because I could always use the points, and I'll need to unlock Superiors at some point anyway. That's not my favorite task, but you know what, I'll do it, it's ranged. And as soon as this worm dies, there's level 68 Slayer, only one more to go until we can do Monkey Madness 2. I don't think we unlock anything at that level, at least anything cool. Yeah, Spiritual Warriors, can't wait. Level 75 farming. I'm slowly working on being able to plant spirit trees, but we're still a ways off. Always nice getting a god egg from a birdhouse run, and we're really close to a prayer level. Like I said, we are close to a prayer level, and every little bit will help for the fight caves. There's level 67 prayer, only 3 more till I can use piety, and that's required for a few diaries. I had some pretty great brimstone key luck that task. I've got 4 to turn in, so let's see if we can get anything cool out of this. Like I said, I'm always looking for a stab weapon for TOA. This is like the one time I'd be happy with a Dragon Hosta. Coal, ooh, Ranar Seeds, we love to see that. And 3 Snapdragon Seeds. Honestly, a pretty good haul. I'm probably going to drop this other crap, but pretty good. Little High Alchemy starter pack. So I'm also trying to be better about doing my birdhouse runs. My big goal is 80 for Herbivore, but at any rate, there's level 72. Really hoping I can pick up a Blessed Hide upgrade before the fight caves. You know, if I was smart, I'd be saving these sweets, but Level 81 range, every little bit of DPS helps. And there's level 69 Slayer, which is the level for Monkey Madness 2. Now, I think I have all of the requirements for Monkey Madness 2 except the balloon route to the Stronghold, which, honestly, I hate doing the balloon routes. Decided to do a little LMS for some rune arrows for the fight caves, because I'm going to put my magic short row to work. I know for a lot of people 6 points would take like no time at all to earn, but believe me, for me, this was an absolute struggle. I think I'm going to supplement my stock with some rune arrows from the Ranging Guild. I think if I go into the fight caves with like a little over a K, I won't really worry about them. That was a pretty decent birdhouse run. We ended up getting a god egg and a papaya seed, so love to see it. Any evil chicken? Never. So other than putting my cash deck in the Nightmare Zone coffer, this is going to be my setup for fight caves. I have all of this stuff in death storage, but I've been told that it's a safe death. Anyway, I haven't done a fight caves run in a really long time without brews, so I'm pretty excited, but a little nervous as well. Alright, if I was smart, I would have put my blood runes in the rune pouch before I died to Hespori, but here we are. I've got 17 4-dose super restores, and the rest sharks. Hopefully my blood spells will carry me through, but we'll see. If this doesn't work out, I'll kind of reformulate and go from there. So this is actually attempt number 2. My last run ended on wave 30, which is where we are now. I thought I had hit the logout button so that I could cheese my health regen between waves and do some stuff in real life. And apparently I didn't hit it, so the wave started and these two meleeers absolutely wrecked me. I'm only down a dose of restore and I just refilled it, so I think I've got enough for one more attempt if I get really deep into it. We're getting into the bad waves where I'm going to have a major and a ranger at the same time, and I'm going to have to tank the ranger while I deal with him. I really wish I had restocked on runes because I have like 15 casts of Blood Blitz right now, and I'm not sure if that's enough. Alright, this is probably the worst wave in the whole cave. I've got to deal with 2 rangers, but on the bright side I can cheese my HP regen after this wave, so it's not all bad. Just let me not get smacked by the meleeer. Oh, I guess I can trap him behind the ranger. I just gotta be careful when the ranger goes down. Cool, got him trapped. Should be smooth sailing from here. Nice. Jad's gonna spawn in this corner over here, which means I can safe spot the meleeers and deal with them without worrying about Jad. I know I could scout rotations, but honestly I just felt like jumping in, but it's really a relief to know that I can safe spot him and pray melee. It's showtime. Okay, part of me is wondering if I should tank a hit so I can get the combat achievement, but I don't know if I want to be arrogant when I'm 100 minutes into this cape. I think I'm already going to get a CA for doing the cave, so... Alright, here come the healers. Just gonna tag them and get them behind the peninsula. Oh, I was wondering when the 4th one was gonna come, but I guess he's already stuck where I'm gonna drag the others. That's kinda handy. And that's the healers dealt with. And there we go, after an hour and 45 minutes. Jeez, that is long. Don't look at that 5 hours. That's, yeah, that's from cheesing the HP regen. That's pretty embarrassing. I've been doing the fight caves over the course of, like, the past day. But there's our fire cape. I don't know what to do with the toggle, but man, I'm glad to have that cape. That's gonna be such a nice upgrade for, like, everything. And before I forget, I'm going to show my cape to the guard at the entrance to Moral Wreck. There's a lot of cool stuff in the city that I didn't have access to before. If I remember correctly, it's actually the only place in the game I can buy diamonds without relying on RNG. It also gives us access to an armor shop, a bunch of Tazar, infernal eel fishing, which is pretty cool. And obviously, one day, you know, probably years down the road, we'll be able to do the Inferno. And there's the armor store next to us, but what I'm really interested right now is I want to see the stock at this gem store. Man, that is absolutely beautiful. And just 300 tackle for a diamond. That's pretty crazy. And on that note, that's where I'm going to call it an episode. I'm not going to show as many Leagues clips in the next video, even though I will be doing Leagues in the background. I feel like every big YouTuber is doing Leagues, and to be honest, I can't compete with them. But what I can do is progress my account and have fun while doing it. And on that note, next week's video, I plan on taking on one of the few remaining quests I have, which is Monkey Madness 2. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I sincerely hope you're having a good time with Leagues. I know I am. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.